again, children. Welcome once again to our English lesson. This lesson focuses on Unit 12 of your Grade 10 textbook. This is the third lesson you are going to study for Unit 12. In this lesson, you will be able to practice grammar. Let's learn how to describe future plans correctly. Let's start the lesson. Children, when you want to talk about your plans for the near future, there are different tenses you can use. For example, if you are making a spontaneous, that means unplanned decision that's set in the near future, you will use one tense. And you will use a different tense if you are talking about a scheduled event in the near future. Look at this situation. It's about a scheduled event. If a scheduled or a timetabled event is happening in the near future, we use simple present tense to describe it. For example, the train leaves in 3 minutes. Here the verb leaves is in simple present tense, although the action described is a future one. Now look at this situation. This is about the arrangements we have made. If we have made a plan to do something in the near future, we use present continuous tense to describe that event. When it is an arrangement, it is already confirmed with at least one other person and we know the time and the place. For example, I'm visiting my grandmother in the evening. Next one is about intentions. If we intend to do something in the near future, we use going to. Intentions are plans made before the moment of speaking. For example, I'm going to start a computer course after the exam. Now this is the last one. Spontaneous decisions. If we are making near future decisions on the spot, that means then and there, we use simple future tense. For example, I will make tea for all of us. So I hope now you can understand how to use different tenses to describe future actions. Okay, children, now let's do an activity to practice what you have learned. This is the activity. There are 6 sentences with blanks here, and all these sentences describe future plans. You have to fill in the blanks of these sentences with the correct form of the verb. So you can pause the video and do it now. Okay, children, let's check your answers. Look at the first one. I blank meet 2 of my very good friends tomorrow. Now children, this is an arrangement. As we have learnt earlier in this lesson, an arrangement involves other people. Here the speaker has made an arrangement to meet 2 other friends. So the place of the meeting and the time of the meeting have already been decided. So which tense do we use when we are talking about arrangements in the near future? Yes, it should be present continuous tense. So here you have meet within brackets. As the subject is I, let's fill the blank with am meeting. So the answer is I am meeting 2 of my very good friends tomorrow. Let's look at the second one now. It's raining. I blank close the window. As you can see, this is a spontaneous decision. It's not pre-planned. The decision to close the window was taken then and there because it was raining. So it should be will close. The answer is it's raining. I will close the window. Now look at the third one. I don't like this bag. I am blank buy a new one next week. Okay, as you can see, it is not a spontaneous decision. It is an intention and the plan has been made before the time of speaking. So you have to use the going to form here. The answer is, I don't like this bag. I'm going to buy a new one next week. Now it's the fourth one. The lecture blank start in 10 minutes. What can you say about this situation? It is a scheduled or a timetabled event. So what is the correct tense to describe this action? It's simple present tense. As the lecture is third person singular, you need to add s to the verb. So the verb is starts. The lecture starts in 10 minutes. Next one is a conversation between two people. What would you like to have? I blank have tea please. Can you see it's a spontaneous decision? So you have to use simple future tense. The answer is, I will have tea please. Now look at the last one. Is it the phone ringing? Don't worry. I blank answer it. Okay, this is again a spontaneous decision taken then and there. So it's the simple future tense. So the answer is it the phone ringing? Don't worry, I will answer it. Okay children, I hope you got all of them correct. Children, now we have come to the end of today's lesson. In this lesson, we learned how to describe future actions correctly. I hope it was useful. In our next lesson, I will explain how to write future actions in reported speech. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Goodbye.